going to fly with a friend to Turkey, and we're going to Istanbul for a week. So yeah, I'm gonna take you with me. It's hopefully gonna be exciting. I'll try to edit it so it looks kind of okay. And yeah, hopefully we can have a little bit of fun together. And if there's anything you think about it that I can improve to make it better in the future, just let me know and we'll try to do. So we just arrived at the hotel and now we're just gonna go for food before going and watch the football game.
But of course Liverpool lost, so it was a bit sad. The next day we had this crazy breakfast with this insane view, but the food was so crazy good that we actually forgot about the view. Then we just walked around our neighborhood trying to discover what was around us, because we knew we had those two gigantic and famous mosques around us, the Blue Mosque and Hagia Sophia. So we had this nice square that was leading up to it. So it was pretty nice to just see the city bustling and being busy on a Sunday morning. So here's the Hagia Sophia that we saw. It was our first encounter with it, but then again we saw it pretty much every day because it was just so close to our hotel and near the Blue Mosque, just across the street. So it was pretty crazy space, as in how busy it was. We also had this nice little street, this bazaar that was leading to the mosque from where our hotel was. Very busy, but very nice.
Here's a very interesting turning point in Istanbul, because here, just on the right, you have one of the many entrances of the Grand Bazaar, which is filled with like jewelry shops and mostly jewelry shops, but also like some tourist traps. As in, they will have the regular shops you can find outside with like spices, Turkish delights and all of that, but it will just overcharge you and make you pay probably 2 to 3 times more. And just on the left, it's a street that's like 200 meters long and it's only fake shop, like only fake stuff, as you can see. After finally surviving that crazy bazaar street that we thought was bazaar, we get close to the sea.
Then we got to the Museum of Islamic Art and Turkish Art. It was pretty nice. We saw also this crazy astrolabe and a bunch of like fancy books and very old stuff, including this massive like centuries old door that we made too many jokes about Hodor being in front of it, but it was pretty massive and pretty gorgeous. There was also a selfie point, so of course I had to oblige and take an horrible video, obviously. But yeah, we just had some fun. This was my favorite piece I saw. It was like tiny cups that were pretty cute.
You know La Galerie des Glaces from Versailles? Well, here's the Turkish equivalent with different types of glass.
We of course saw a lot of very different things, and it was fairly nice walk. I'm not the biggest fan of museums necessarily, but this one was pretty fun, especially for those books. Those books were crazy. They had insane illustrations that probably, like, especially this kind. That's why I bought one of those at the Grand Bazaar on the next day. But it was very, very nice. Oh, wait! Do you remember, like, Assassin's Creed? The Eden's ball that's supposed to rule the world? Well, I think they have it in the museum. At least I thought it was this, or maybe just a sphere. But yeah, outside of that museum, or actually inside, you still had a nice view of the neighborhood, and there was this pretty tree that was kind of interesting because it was just empty, but still a tree and alive. Also, they had like a great exhibit about fashion and like the type of stuff they would find centuries ago, or like not that long ago, but you know, that they would make. And I think like some of them were just gorgeous, and the amount of details and work that went into it was interesting enough to make it into this vlog. You might not like fashion or like this type of fashion, but at least, you know, we can all agree to appreciate the handiwork. Also, rich balls. They had rich balls in that coffee, like, but different flavors, you know, hawk, eagle, or phoenix. And then, yeah, after that, we just went home slowly, because it was about time to get our traditional appetizer, apéro, as we say it in French, with the view over the sea. Pretty cool.
Get on my bike, let's go. Get on my way.
If you didn't get it, that was a reference to Chunga, because the name of her last album is called Querencia, and the name of that restaurant was called Querencia. So I thought it was pretty interesting to have like such a weird name here in Turkey. What a coincidence. But yeah, after that lovely dinner, we went around for a last walk. It was pretty cool.